Hi, my dear friends. Good morning to everybody. I'm going to tell you about meeting people and greeting people at the party. Using the right vocabulary and phrases are important when you meet someone or introduce yourself in English. Facial expressions are important. Use the right expression in the right situation. So, communication is an instrument to express our ideas effectively. If you fail to express your ideas effectively, your communication will not be understood by the person. So, we have to have proper expression in the right situation. If we don't have proper expression in the right situation, our communication will not be highlighted. If you meet your friend, or if you meet any authority, or if you meet any close friend or neighbor, we must have proper expression. We cannot have the same expression to everyone. We must have different expression in different situation. For example, if you meet your friend, you have different expression. If you meet the authority, where you have to use a different expression. If you meet a stranger, where you have to meet a different expression. If you meet any one of the strangers at the street, where you have to have different expression, the expression varies. So you should not have the same expression everywhere. Suppose you are going to meet your friend, so two friends meeting, greeting each other. Friends often says hi to each other. Hi to each other. They often ask general questions such as how are you? How's life? These how are you? How's life? Cannot be asked to any strangers. So you have to ask your friend, how are you? How is life? The reply to the question is normally positive. If you ask your friend, how are you? How's life? Your friend says that, so he will give answer positively. Fine, thanks, and you. And fine, thanks, what about yourself? Not bad. He's going to say like this. So, hi cannot be used for any formal people where they expect a kind of respect. So, greeting is more important when you talk. We must know where to use the expression in appropriate places. For example, you are going to ask your friend, hi, Raghu, how are you? The friend says, fine, thanks, and you? And he is going to say, yeah. Yeah means it is a completely informal, yeah, fine. What have you been up to recently? You are going to ask like this. Yeah, how we are going to ask the greetings? Hi, we are going to ask for informal situation. Yeah, we are going to use for informal situation. Fine, we are going to use for informal situation. What about yourself? We are going to use for informal situation. How are you? We are going to use for informal situation. How is life? We are going to use for informal situation. Suppose we have used all these greetings to known persons. That's our friend or any friends or brothers or any close relatives like this. We are going to use like this. So, greeting people you don't know. Suppose you meet a person whom you don't know. You meet any authority whom you don't know. How you are going to greet the person when you meet them? You can say hello. In informal, you are saying hi. Here you should not say hi. You are going to say hello to people you don't know. A more formal greeting is good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are going to say it is a more formal greeting. So this cannot be used when you meet your friend. This cannot be used when you meet your relatives or any close one. This can be used for only formal greeting, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is a completely formal. My name is Eka. No, the other person normally replies with the same greeting as you have used. and then makes some polite conversation. How was your trip? Did you find your office easily? She is going to give you some answer for your question. So when you meet someone at the first time or anyone new whom you don't know, you are going to use like this. You are going to use good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and you are going to ask about the trip. You are going to ask about something. Now, when you introduce yourself, how you are going to ask when you introduce yourself to someone new? What you say depends upon how your formal situation is. The formal situation is, hello, I am Ravi. My name is Ravi. You cannot ask hi. You have to use hello because it is a completely formal situation. What you say depends upon how formal situation is. Hello, I am Ravi. Hello, my name is. The reply could be, I am Raju. Hello, Ravi. I am Raju. Nice to meet you. I am Raju. Here, your friend is going to reply you that, or you are going to say to your friend that, nice to meet you. So, because it is a completely formal communication which you have made with your new people whom you don't know. At workplace, how you are going to use with your colleague, how you are going to use. So, Raghu, have you met my colleague Ravi? I would like to meet my colleague Ravi. I would like to meet. Here, when you use some conversation or greeting at workplace, you are going to say like this, I would like to meet my friend Ravi or someone else. Is a pleased to meet you, Ravi. Hello, Radha. Pleased to meet you. Here you are going to say, pleased to meet you, because when you meet someone, you are saying that, pleased to meet you. So, nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, you are going to say like this. The same expression cannot be used when you meet your friend or when you meet any close one, where you cannot use nice to meet you or pleased to meet you or I would like to introduce myself. You are not going to say like this. You are going to use the complete informal greetings. Here, when you are saying like this at working place, you are going to say nice to meet you or pleased to meet you or happy to meet you. You are going to say like this. Introducing clients. Hope you understand the difference between formal communication and informal communication. Both are not same. When you meet your friend, it's informal communication. When you meet any authority or boss or any employer, you have to use formal communication. Suppose we cannot use hi in formal communication. Hello should be used in formal communication. Hi should be used in informal communication. So if you use this communication at the proper places, this will be highlighted for your communication. No, you are going to introduce your client to your manager. How you are going to introduce your client to your manager? Mr. Murthy, I would like to introduce you to my manager. Mr. Murthy, I would like to introduce you to my manager, Krishnan. This is Krishnan, my newly appointed manager. This is Mr. Murthy. I am going to introduce you, or I would like to introduce you for your new manager. You are going to say like this. Mr. Murthy could then say, how do you do? Krishna also says, how do you do? Because when you are introducing someone to your manager asks someone, how do you do? Someone says immediately, how do you do? Murthy could say, pleased to meet you, or glad to meet you, or good to meet you. Got the point. When you introduce someone to a manager or when you introduce a client to a manager, your manager says immediately to someone, how do you do? Someone says to your manager, how do you do? And you are going to immediately they say that pleased to meet you or good to meet you. So it is a completely formal communication. So if it is informal communication, they won't say glad to meet you, they won't say happy to meet you or good to meet you, or they won't say how do you do. These are the greetings. So they will have different expressions. Because of this formal situation of they are going to use the formal greetings. No, greeting at the party. When you are greeting at the party, how you are going to greet people at the party? First of all, hi, I am Raghu. Nice to meet you. I am Babu. Hello. He's going to say, I am fine. Long time no see. Glad to see you. Excuse me? Are you Mr. Imran? Yes, you must be Mr. Reddy. Nice meeting you. Same here. In New York, how's your business? Easy to remember. My first name is Radha. Yeah. I was going to say about your former greetings. So when to say in college, I'm so very happy to meet you today. I'm really happy to meet you because when you are meeting your friend at the party, you are going to say that happy to meet you, or glad to meet you, or nice to meet you, or good to meet you. When you meet your friend at the party, you are saying like this, avoid abstractions. So when you make communication, what you supposed to do, you have to avoid abstractions because it describe concrete things. So when you talk to a friend, you must have proper ideas to be discussed or to be discuss or said something in the party. So have concrete things. Idea will flow naturally. You should not have any kind of exaggeration when you convey something to your friend or any authority, so that your idea will flow naturally. So again, compare things, people with each other. So when you communicate, which is more essential, so you must compare things, people with each other, so that your communication will be interesting. So when you find to compare things, people with each other, your communication will not be so interesting. Ultimately, the listener will get a kind of monotonous. To avoid the monotonous situation, what we have to do, we have to avoid abstractions. So describe concrete things. So if there is a concrete things, idea will flow naturally. Compare things and people with each other. Then use dates, numbers, figures. If you use dates, numbers, dates, figures, means it will be very interesting to listen to your communication, so that so your friend or any authority will be happy to listen to you for a longer time. You are a man who is making the communication beautifully by having a concrete things, by having a natural ideas, by having when you are talking, you are comparing things, you are comparing people like this. Think when you talk. When you talk, you have to think with your friends or someone else. Without thinking, we should not talk anything with anyone. That's very important. What we have to do, we have to think twice. So words, we have to use the words carefully. That's very important. If we go on using the words without you having the consciousness, we cannot use the words properly. So you must have consciousness when you use the words. While describing something you are familiar with, you can continue thinking about what you will say next. When you are saying something, you must know what to say next. It's very important. So when you are saying something, your mind should have something to say next. That's very important. If there is nothing in the mind which has to be said next, we cannot do anything. So there must be something in the mind. When I am talking with you, I must have something in the mind, so that so as soon as I complete this, it will come here. So it will go on having a kind of impact when I make the communication with our friends. No, we try to be a good communicator. Why do we follow all these greetings? I have told you, so we have to use formal greetings, informal greetings. Formal greeting means, so we have to use hello, hello sir, I would like to introduce you, glad to meet you, nice to meet you, happy to meet you, good to meet you. All these greetings which I am using when I meet my authority, it is called formal communication. When I am going to meet my friend or relative or any father or anyone, so I am not going to use these greetings because it becomes informal greetings. Simply I am going to say that, hi, how are you? What about yourself? I am also. You are going to say like this. There is no need of what kind of formalities to be used when I talk with informal greetings. So we must know what is informal greetings and what is a formal greetings. So it highlights the beauty of the language. Suppose I cannot go and say my friend, nice to meet you. I cannot go and say my friend, I would like to introduce you. I cannot go and say my friend, hello sir. Can I use like this? I cannot use like this. I can use like this only at the working place where I work, so that it will be good. No, I'm going to say you, if we use these things, we can be a good communicator. Without using what is the informal communication and what is the formal communication, and what are the greetings to be used in informal and what are the greetings to be used in formal. If without knowing this, if I go on talking for a longer time, my communication will not be good. I must know it properly so that I can become a good communicator. So etiquette. Etiquette defines the rules of polite or correct behavior in a particular social group or social situation. So what is etiquette? The rules of polite behavior in a particular social group or social situation. When I talk to my any social group, so my behavior will be revealed through my expressions. Suppose through my language. How my behavior will be expressed? Through my language. How the expression will be expressed? Through my language, so that they can understand how beautifully I am speaking, how politely I am speaking, how politely I am describing, how politely I am conveying the information, how politely I am interpreting, how politely I am giving you the information regarding the data. So that it will be very nice to hear in a social situation. There is no need to speak politely with your friends. There is no need to speak politely with your people. You have to speak politely with your social group or social situation, so that so here they expect a kind of formal greetings, that is formal communication. For writing letters, for doing business, variety of things, we have rules and custom to follow. Not only in a formal communication, but also when we write letters or doing business or variety of things, we have rules and customs to follow. So when we fail to follow greetings at a formal situation, so it will not be accepted by groups of social situations. So they expect something from you when you speak out. Just there are rules and customs for all activities. There are rules for telephoning too. So when we speak something, there are rules and customs for all the activities. That's very important. So there is no need to follow any rules for informal communication. But when we go for formal communication, we must have the proper rules and customs to follow, so that it will be good. So we can become a good communicator. Others, we cannot go and talk just like that with the former people. Suppose you are appointed in a concern where you cannot go and talk just like that with your employer. Your employer will not. Suppose you are going to say, hello sir, you are not going to say like this. So you are going to say, you are going to begin for the conversation in a formal meeting. So can you are not going to say hi sir. You are going to say, hello sir, this is Raghu sir, I am from Chennai. I have studied basic computer science in Islamic College, Wanambadi. I have come for interview. I hope I am going to be selected. You are going to say like this formally to your present employer. Your present employer will be satisfied and excited on seeing your formal communication. I hope you understand the difference between formal communication and informal communication. How we use the greeting in formal communication and how we use the greeting in informal communication. Both communication is very important, but it should be used differently at the proper situation. That's very important. Thank you so much.